Pulled from the tapestry of history, this is Threads of the War, personal, truth-inspired flash fiction of the 20th century's war. I'm Jeremy Strozer. The first time. Still wet from the rainstorms through which we passed the night, the deck of the carrier undulates with the steep rise and fall of the churning Pacific Ocean. I taxi my fighter across the deck toward the bow of the ship, taking my station facing the wind for maximum lift. We're gonna take out the fleet. When my turn arrives, I max my engine while holding the brakes to await the next rise of the carrier's deck with a steep wave. This is it. The deck rises. The flagman drops his arms toward the sea. Purring like a highly coiled cat ready to pounce, my engine's full throttle push against the brakes is relieved as I release the wheels. Slowly at first, then with great speed and power, I launch off the deck of the carrier into open ocean. As I rise, I can see our small destroyer escort and massive carriers fade into the distance. They will never know what hit them. Our flight of fighters and dive bombers heads towards Oahu, towards Pearl Harbor, toward destiny. We are the vanguard of a new age. We are going to catch them with their pants down. As we approach Pearl Harbor from the north, a vast row of battleships reveals itself from behind the small chain of mountains separating the northern and southern parts of the island. We did it. They are surprised. I head my fighter toward Hickam, firing my machine guns to strafe the empty and idle fighters lined up there. First Flight heads towards Battleship Row, dropping their bombs on each of the ships parked in a beautiful line on this side of Ford Island. There's nothing to stop us from taking out the whole fleet and air arm. What a day. The Pacific is ours. Zeroing in on Ford Island, I run another pass to strafe even more fighters. We're going to take them all out. No resistance. No idea we were coming. No defense. As I run low on ammunition, I signal to Second Flight. Time to head home. We've done our job this day. December 7th, 1941 was not the first time anyone conducted a successful aerial assault on U.S. forces based in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. In fact, on Sunday, February 7th, 1932, a small force of 2 aircraft carriers and its destroyer escorts wiped out the United States fleet and all military air assets at Pearl Harbor in a war game designated Fleet Problem 13. 152 fighters and dive bombers launched from a hidden carrier force, which had arrived off the coast of Oahu earlier that morning after hiding in a rainstorm, dropped sandbags and flairs, figuratively sinking the ships at anchor in the harbor while also attacking the nearby aircraft. Initially deemed a win for the attacking force, the judges later rescinded the award because of complaints from the Navy the attack was unfair. Sunday was deemed an inappropriate day to attack the fleet at anchor. Rear Admiral Harry Yarnell, the qualified naval aviator who had led the attack force to such success, disagreed with the final ruling, claiming such an attack was exactly what a future enemy could do. The event was observed by those on Hawaii, including representatives of foreign consulates. It was also discussed in local newspaper reporting. 9 years later, the Japanese Empire conducted the same attack on the same day of the week, Sunday, costing the United States over 2,300 American lives, many ships, and bringing the United States into the Second World War. Sometimes what we think is unfair is exactly what our opponent thinks is needed. If you would like to support the prevention of future war, or you simply enjoy the stories I tell, please consider becoming a patron of this work by visiting my Patreon page at patreon.com/Jeremy Strozer, or purchasing one of my books wherever books are sold. You could learn more about me, my work, and my mission at jeremystrozer.com. Thank you.